Welcome to Hammered in Cheese, where for the past 7 episodes, we can confirm with 100% certainty right now, our mic is definitely working.
You were saying?
We heard all those pots and pans fall. That was exciting.
Nah, they weren't falling. It's just like I'm not like I have so in Texas there's a lot of Mexicans, and what they do is they just throw the dishes in there, and somehow I picked up on that as well. I don't stack my dishes any type of way. They're just in there. So I had to find my pie pan.
That makes sense. Joey, what is this intended? Oh boy, here we go. As if the Greek doesn't make the best food. So I've already made this. In case you guys haven't seen, I was on my friend Kelly Zemnicka's show, which is called It'll Be Fine Baking. And I went to her house and I made this recipe. So now I'm going to direct Cole in making this recipe because it turned out delicious. I'll tell you that much. So, and Cole, also too, what are we drinking this evening?
So yeah, I made whiskey and Coke.
Jesus.
Right off rip, we're gonna take this little shot. That does say
I tolerate you.
I tolerate you. So
I mean, that's a love proposal if I've ever heard one. Right?
I'm pretty sure this is a double shot.
Yeah, it looks
It's a big ass shot, bro.
It might be a triple. You're also your baby hands make it look even bigger, right?
Woo!
That one went right up the nose, people. Right up the nose. All right. So,
it did drip a little.
That'll happen. Okay.
So, heartburn.
That's it. Well, something's gonna burn. So first things first, I'm the realist. Number 2 would be chop up the onion and the garlic to very small sizes.
Got it. Where are they?
Also, peel the garlic, peel the onion. I would say that would also be advisable.
I mean, there's a lot of work, don't you think?
I mean, running a cooking show is a lot of work. That's fair. That's
not the way I do it.
Well, listen, you're just cooking dinner. That's fine.
So when you say small pieces, you mean like diced onion?
Yeah, like diced onion.
Okay.
Small, portable, that will cook down. Essentially, what you're doing is you're going to want to cook those. And did you get frozen spinach, Cole?
Yeah. I got
it. Perfect. So,
boom.
Do you got 2 of them or just 1?
I got 2.
Perfect. Okay. So, what I would do is just cut up the onion, cut up the garlic as small as you can, then put it in a pan with the spinach, and just cover it, and put a shit ton of seasoning and some olive oil in there.
Okay.
That is basically the start. What's up, John? Cuban lady didn't pan out. That will happen. You know the Cubans sometimes they turn on you.
The Hispanic people, man, they're fickle, bro.
Her ex had the money and she needed. Well, my friend,
we all need it.
Taking it real slow, engaging on this lovely Argentinian friend. Listen, bro. So this is the thing, okay? So we were talking about this, and John had requested us talking about relationships. So the last 2 Generation Dans, we both talked about relationships and kind of like how difficult they can be, right? And the thing is with this is that a bad relationship, the worst thing to come out of a bad relationship is the person who wasn't the bad person in the relationship ends up retreating from being in relationships. I'm like, bro,
that's me right there, bro. I'm like,
yeah,
borderline agoraphobic.
It's super hard because you're like, I don't want to meet new people. No, I appreciate you, John. And you know what? Listen, it's not easy. And I think like there's a fine line between opening up conversation about how healthy relationships are and stuff like that versus becoming a gossip, right? Like you don't want to be a gossip either, but at the same time, you're like, it's important that you talk about stuff like that and realize how important relationships are and communication is and all that kind of stuff, because it's a big deal.
That's what the show is for. We're drinking, man.
That's like, this is the thing is cooking and talking about shit, in my experience, has always been a favorite pastime. Hey, I'm going to have you guys up, but going to the store with Jimmy back in like half hour. Yeah, that's fine, Joe. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Yeah. Have fun at the store, you dirty bastard. I picked up a whole bunch of edibles, just an FYI. I have taken some. I also haven't eaten yet today. I have a problem.
Yeah.
Technically, I have solutions. Okay.
That's what you want to call it.
I have solutions to problems mankind has not discovered. See, this is one of those things, like, I try and talk about on stage, where I'm like, bro, my dad came to this country with half a luggage full and $5 to his name. And then he made a family, legacy, homes, things like that. And now it's like, he's like, now just enjoy. You're like, what? I need purpose. I have no purpose in life. It's very difficult.
I wonder what immigrant, like, old people are like, all I have was $5. Like, $5 isn't the equivalent of $100 now.
That's also true, right?
Yeah, all I have was $5, and I made myself into what I am today. Okay,
$5
really have like, $5. Calm down.
$5 was also 3 weeks' wages. You're like, okay, yeah. You took what you could and you ran. I understand it.
Right.
No, but like, listen, that's the whole thing, is that like, one of the key things was, and I really appreciate this, was that after I was probably around 8 or 9, we moved to a bigger house. Everyone had more room, and my mom started staying home from my dad's business, and she started just kind of being a housewife, right?
Right.
But then, like, I was able, like, I would come home from school and she'd be cooking, so I'd get to tell her about my day, and we would talk and shit like that. And then also I would learn a little bit about cooking. And you're like, listen, it's a huge skill to be able to provide sustenance, right? And like, it's not that emotional of a subject.
Your story is just breaking me, man.
My stories are very emotionally charged. I understand, Cole. I understand.
We have more alcohol.
You need more alcohol. That's clearly the solution. See, that's I'm telling you, it's just one of those things, you know.
Think of that. Growing up, one of the things that me and my mom, like, we were always big into music.
Yeah.
And like, she's a metalhead. I'm a bit of a metalhead. Punk music, and like cooking. We love cooking because her grandmother taught my mom how to cook.
Yeah.
My great grandmother. And I don't know. We just always kind of, me and my mom, we always I don't know, bonded over music and food. We would cook and listen to like old 90s music, you know, like,
right on.
I mean, to her it wasn't old, but to me, you know, because she's a 90s kid. But
there's me that me and your mom could be siblings, and it bothers me.
Yeah, my mom's 40, should be 48 in April, so like, that's a little bit older than you.
Not by much. I have siblings that are older than your mom.
So. My mom's the oldest too. That's the funny part.
That's the thing, is you're in a reverse situation where my dad was the youngest and I'm the youngest and all that kind of stuff, whereas you're the oldest and your mom was the oldest. And
my son is like 7th generation firstborn. It's weird,
bro.
I'm 6th generation. Isn't that weird? I'm the oldest of the oldest. The oldest always has the oldest kid. Now I'm the first. Oh shit! I'm the first male born, and so my son's the second, but of that generation. So it's all girls before me in that tree line for whatever reason. But
well, so okay. So the funny thing is that I'm the youngest. I'm the 4th son of a 4th son.
That's weird,
right? So
same shit then, kind of.
It's a weird kind of thing, but I'm like, I feel like there's some sort of mysticism to that idea. Like, I really enjoyed the books. It's the 7th son, and it was like, you have to be the 7th son of the 7th son, and then you can be used to kill witches. And I'm like, bro, that's wicked. Like, all I had to do was be born. Now I'm a witch killer. I love it.
I come from a family of like gypsies and witches, so it's like me being
You
the
are a
firstborn.
gypsy guy. You are
Right,
a gypsy.
right, 100%. But like, no, legitimately, I come from like gypsies of old Europe. Like that's in my tree line, and then like witches of Louisiana. So these onions are fucking me up right now. But so
Has
like me being
nothing
the
to do with him getting in touch
firstborn
with
of
his emotions. No, 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 no. It's the onions. Definitely the onions, people.
yeah, the onions make me sad. Um,
That happens.
but being like the firstborn of 6 generations firstborn, but I'm the firstborn male or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I didn't get sacrificed already.
Can I
Like,
ask you? Can I? Well, also that's fair. Here's a question for you because see, this is the thing is that a lot of the times when there's matriarchal lineage, I find that shit gets weird, right? Like moms are very close with their moms and their daughters, and then you have a son, and the son is those sons get weird really quick.
I
'Cause
mean, how weird! You already told me I'm no weirdo.
you are a
You
weirdo.
did that this past weekend.
So this is the funny thing is that my wife always says that every conversation I'm the weirdo. So I'm looking forward to her meeting you and then go, oh, okay, yeah, no, he's the weirdo. And be like, thank you.
That's the only time you keep me. That's the only reason you keep me around, huh? So you want
I keep you around because you're weirder than I am. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm for sure weird. But the thing is like, I don't know. I grew up and I never at any point growing up did I think that I don't know. I just never questioned anything, you know. So like, it's just I don't think many kids do. I guess it
Do
just
you
was
think
like this
that
is life.
do you think that's a puberty thing, or do you think that's more so like experience where all of a sudden you're going, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't seem like what I want to do with my existence?
Well, I think it is puberty. You know, getting around and being around your friends more and stuff like that, and getting out in the world a little bit. But like, I was also homeschooled for the most part till like ninth grade.
That
So you
also
know,
explains a lot, people. Also explains a lot.
so
He does have a tidy house, though. I'll give him that.
I try to keep it tidy. It's dirty
Well,
right now,
listen,
but
listen. For having a child, and also being like basically a feral cat of a person, uh, like yeah, that's fine. That's you. No, you have a clean place.
I appreciate it.
I have noticed. So this is the funny thing is that I keep on saying this is the funny thing is. So I apologize for that word whisker. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe I'm transforming. Maybe I'm in a cocoon. Who knows? Maybe the edibles I took, which would total about 400 milligrams, are kicking in. I don't know. That's a possibility. Also, still haven't eaten today. So,
Me neither.
ta-da!
I'm so hungry.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, this pie, you'll feel good afterward.
I hope so. 'Cause I don't know. Like I know how you like. I know it's a Greek dish or whatever, but I love. How do we pronounce it again?
Spanakopita.
Spanakopita.
Spanakopita. Pita.
Spankopita.
Spanakopita.
Spankopita.
That's oh yeah. If you go, I want to spank the pita, they'll go, we know what this means.
Spankopita. I
Also
like it.
true. So I took my wife at the time was my girlfriend with her friends to a Greek bakery, and I got them into so Chinese desserts are the highest praise you get is not so sweet. Like that's their
Good. I don't like sweet stuff.
they don't like sweet, which I'm like that's bullshit. If anything, just back that truck up of sugar right into my mouth. I'm good. So, sure enough, when Victoria's like, ooh, not so sweet. Yeah. So I told them try this. So there's a dessert. It's called a galactoburico. And her and all of her Asian friends are like galactic burrito, and I'm like, this will work. So basically, they walk into a Greek place and go, "Can I have a galactic burrito?" And they go, "Galactic burrito, galactic burrito." Yes, we know this, no problem. And it's a perfect dessert. I'm like, look, you just got to find comparable words. As long as it sounds similar, you'll get away with it. So this Spanakopita Quiche is very delicious. I used to make
Spankopita keys. I got it.
Spank Peter Keys. Yeah, that's definitely what I said. We used to make fun of a buddy of mine. His girlfriend was an Italian family, and they're like, we're very Italian. You're like, whatever, nobody cares.
Italians are like
Yeah,
that, though.
Italians are like that. And it's like,
They
who's
think
not
they're
enough?
better than everyone.
I love watching them lose at soccer, though. That's like watching a fat kid fall. It is the greatest thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny about that is more than likely the fat kid is Italian.
100%. Anyway, so they would always put like an Italian stink on everything. And I'm like, what do you call quiche? Quiche? So from then on, I would always refer to it as quiche. I'm like, oh, yes.
They start dropping like consonant or like syllables. They're like mozzarella. It's like there's an A at the end.
Where's the gabagool?
No, gabagool. That's made up.
That's made up.
What is that? This sounds like garbage.
There were two languages, okay? There was Greek and there was Latin. Neither of them are from Italy, my friends. Neither one, okay? Italy had a hodgepodge of everything. They said, no, we're unique too. You are nothing without the Greece, okay? My friends, just so you know. What's up, Mickey? How you doing, buddy? We're making Spanakopita Quiche.
Yeah, but isn't Greek just like...
The best? Yes.
They're like, I don't know, they're just like a douchey Italian, aren't they?
I swear to God, I'll tell you. Okay, so you already cut up the onions and the garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so I want you to take the spinach first, put that in a frying pan. I guess I'm assuming you're going to use your wok.
Sure. Well, I got a pan. Can I?
Okay. Sure. Do you have a cover for it? That's the key.
No, I should probably use the pan as a cover.
Yeah, use a pan that has a cover.
Okay.
That is a solution number the first. Okay.
So we're gonna use a pot.
That works too.
This is what we do, boys. This is we don't have great equipment. Oh, did you see my cutting board though? My new cutting board. My mom got me a wooden cutting board today.
It's very good looking.
Yeah, it's the best cutting board in the world.
Bro, right out of the gate, your mom's like, nice cutting board, just right out. Not even, hey, what's up, guys? Not even what's on the menu. No, nice cutting board.
Yeah,
bitches.
You see what I got to deal with, Dino?
It's fair. That's fair. All right, so you're throwing in some butter in there.
Yeah, butter. And
throw in the seasoning, as well as a little bit of olive oil if you have.
So the Walmart didn't have olive oil.
They're bastards.
And then I tried to go somewhere else because the Walmart didn't have pie crust either. And the place that I got pie crust from,
yeah,
they wanted like $8 for olive oil. I was like, y'all are the small one. I was like, y'all are on your asses.
Give me one second. I'm also going to be dropping a link in the comments, everyone.
I got canned olives, though. Does that count?
You canned olives? No, please, for the love of Jesus, don't do that.
I tried my best, Dave. I tried my best.
You know what, sir? You're a great person, okay? You're a great person, and everyone loves you. Don't worry.
Oh. Shot number 2. I drank a glass of wine to start before the show.
Yeah.
And I finished off with Coke and whiskey.
He downed it like a beast, too. All right. So, just so you guys know, I'm putting in the chat.
This is gone.
That is the video that I did with Kelly Zemnekis and my friend Eric Newton. Eric Newton is in a show called The Empire Strips Back. You may have seen ads for it on Facebook and other social media. But he's my friend, and he's traveled all over the U.S. doing it.
That's what's up.
And I'm getting...
Let me know next time he's in Cleveland. If he let him to let you know that he's going to Cleveland, and I will try to go. Bro. My money situation is slowly starting to stabilize, so I can do shit like that now.
Did I ever tell you that I didn't know what EVOO meant? So EV...
Like evolution?
No. EVOO is extra virgin olive oil, okay? The abbreviation for that is EVOO. It's all in caps. And I saw this. I'm like, what's EVOO? And my wife just looks at me and goes, extra virgin olive oil. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's
She's
funny
like,
because that's
"You're
like your
such a-"
lane.
It's my lane, and she's like, "You're such a dipshit," and I'm like, "Well, that's pretty accurate."
Mm.
All right,
I
so
never knew that either, actually. Now
yeah,
here's the thing. I know what makes extra virgin olive oil extra virgin or whatever
not
because it's
putting
like
your dick
heat.
in it. Don't
Yeah,
put your dick in it. It stays virgin.
you're not warming it up, right? You're keeping it cold or whatever. But like, does it matter?
Uh,
Is it necessary for me to buy it for the extra $6 that it is?
so there are a few things that are like that. Olive oil, yes. Iodized salt, also yes. Um, and also there's a few other things that I highly recommend, like uh, better quality flour, butter, milk, cream, things like that. Because those are the base components of everything, right?
If it's at Dollar Tree, I'll get it. Like that's the difference between you and me.
Appreciate it, John.
I can add garlic salt to it. So
Yeah, well, but that's the whole thing, is being versatile in that way. Like, listen, in knowing that you have to cook and going, well, I don't have olive oil, I'm just going to use butter. That works. Throw in the onions and garlic in there too.
with the spinach. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. And as well, what I want you to do is cover it and throw in a bunch of spices in there too.
Okay, I already threw garlic and onion powder in there. What else?
Salt, pepper.
Okay.
The remains of the young. No, I'm just kidding. Am I though?
So yeah, my baby mom is big on extra virgin olive oil. Like that's her whole thing, and I was just like, why don't you just get regular olive oil? She'd be like, how dare you? Kind of like, okay, but she was raised like her dad wasn't around, so her stepdad, her mom married an Italian guy, like a true Sicilian. Like I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but the dude was literally in the Italian mob. Like he's told me stories. Like he legit, like he got out, but like he was in it at one point. You know what I mean? So like
Every sentence has a boppity boopity in it.
yeah.
Every
So,
boppity boopity. You know what I mean?
like, so every once in a while, she's an Irish girl, right? But every once in a while she would just yell at me like this, and I'd be like, oh, okay.
PTSD, baby. I call my tongue tighten. It goes deep and leaves an explosive ending. If it's pierced, the ring will survive. What the fuck is Mick T on? Wow. Good for you.
What do you think? I call my tongue tighten.
Tighten.
Goes
It
deep.
goes deep and leaves an explosive ending, which, all right. That's
Somebody's horny, man.
I appreciate you saying that to two dudes who are cooking dinner.
Right.
There, Mick?
I mean, here in about 45 minutes, I will be that horny too. So
Yeah, well, listen, that's
alcohol, man.
I've been drinking and smoking weed essentially since Christmas.
You're drinking now,
I've been drinking too, and like a lot.
and you're not gonna do it on the show with me.
I'm going to, as soon as we can get one of us monetized. I'm definitely going to jump in there.
I mean, like right now, let's pop it.
Oh no,
Cheers.
I'm not prepared because I haven't eaten anything all day, and I already had 2 gummies. So
I don't ever eat before this show.
yes, but you're also a raccoon of a human being, so it's not the same. Right?
It's called America. Okay, there's not enough money for healthcare or food anymore.
Like, bro, so I was trying to do the math, like, cause so there was a video that came out a while ago that was like Quebec, like the outskirts of Quebec, which is like very rural, is like they would last 3 days, like until another truck comes. If there's no truck, not gonna happen. And I'm like, bro, I don't have stockpiles. I'm like, I need to start stocking shit. What is Spanakopita? Never heard of it over here. Mick T, number one, you're a bold-faced liar, sir. A bold-faced liar. You know what Spanakopita is?
It's spinach and feta, usually with phyllo dough, right?
That is correct, sir. Even the white knows it, Mick. What do you make everybody look bad?
I dated a very cultured Irish girl. That's what I attribute that. She showed me all kinds of shit. If you know what I mean.
All butt stuff.
Mostly.
Mostly butt stuff.
My mom's watching this right now. That's the funniest part about this.
I feel like there's a certain point in when you realize that your parents are adults, and that is a shit day. It's a shit day because you're just like, oh, I've done. Oh, you're like,
Yeah, because they're finding out stuff about you, but you're finding stuff about this.
yeah, and also too, like there's a certain period of time when your parents realize that you're an adult, and they're like, ah, shit.
Bro,
Tried to save him from that shit, but not
I'm
Mark.
turning 30 this year. In like 3 months.
That's it.
So like, my mom has had time.
She's
You know
had
what I mean?
time.
To
She's
figure
had
it out, to put
time.
it together.
Well,
I have a child. You know what I mean? Like,
you have offspring. That is true. That is true.
so
All right. Cover up that spinach and just let it kind of it's just breaking down, right? Yeah, that's fine.
oh, what am I supposed to preheat this oven to? I've had it at 375. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Then what you're gonna want to do is the eggs. So I actually did only like 3 eggs, but I was only gonna do 1. So I would say do 5 eggs between each thing.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? Hilariously, bro, the last 2 times that I've bought crusts, they've been shit. Like they've been all broken and shit. And I'm like, man, that's bullshit.
Dude,
like,
I had to go all over the fucking place for these fucking pie crusts today.
Bro.
Like, I don't know what. Like, they just decided, oh, well, the holidays are over, so we're just not going to stock up.
Yeah. So I picked up 2 and they were perfect. And I was like, I was so happy. But also I'm like, I have a sad existence that pie crusts being good are like, that's a joyous day for me. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. That's just married life, right? Like,
I think so. I think
it's not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like, well, married life is supposed to be simple and like chill, you know?
I feel like you should always allow little things to bring you joy in life. Actually, you know what? One thing I would love to do is do a sausage roll episode, because there are, like, you've never had an English sausage roll. You've never been outside of the US, right, Cole?
Right. Well, I've been to Canada and I've been to Mexico. Now, when I was in Mexico, I was like 5, and when I was in Canada, I was like 9. So, like, never as an adult.
Nothing to be prosecuted over. That's
right.
Yeah. So,
I remember Canada. I do remember Canada.
In the UK, there is a bakery, I guess, like a coffee shop, I guess you could say, where it's called Greg's, and they have a sausage roll that is perfect.
Sausage roll sounds gay, though. And then I'm putting it in my mouth.
It looks gay. You eat it, it looks gay. You look at it and you're like, that looks like somebody's weird wiener. Like, there's a lot of issues with it. And everyone will know that you ate one because you'll be covered in crumbs. Like, there's a lot of horrible issues. And then you try and you're going, fingers are greasy. You have like crumbs like randomly in your mustache.
I'm not gonna lie, sausage on a stick is like one of the greatest. I don't know, sausage in general is just like, it's what's up.
You'll eat it and you'll go, everything's worth it. I don't care if anyone's like, guys, looks like he's eating a dick. And you're like,
the fact that there are people who, like, there's a religion based around, several religions based around the fact that you can't eat pork is like, that's just like somebody being like, all for me. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pork is delicious.
Pork is not only delicious, it is as versatile as the potato, people. Like,
it is. It's definitely the potato of meat.
It's the potato of meat. Yeah, it's 100% accurate.
Now you've been like, you were born Jehovah's Witness, right? Or raised? Are they anti-pork? Are they anti-pork? No. Like, what's their?
Bro,
do they have any food restrictions?
I've heard that the only restriction is blood. Don't drink blood.
Don't drink blood. Okay, well, that's a good one.
But that's a health thing more than anything else, right?
Like, that should be all religions. That should just be like facts. Like,
so there are a few meals, like also like blood pudding. I don't eat that. I don't eat quail.
But like, what about like a nice ground beef? It's bloody. Like,
no, but it's not bloody though. It's the meat has been bled, right?
But like, there's drippings that you cook eventually.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's not what it's referring to. It's referring to the fact that the actual animal was killed properly and
So
bled.
you can't have a rare steak, then, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I can have a rare steak. Yeah, that's no problem.
Like, okay, but like if you were still
Yeah, that's fine.
super, that's fine too.
As long as the animal was killed properly, it's no big deal.
I don't understand religion. That's what it comes down to.
It just means it's been bled out properly. But the problem is, so the thing with pork is that pigs are like, people will be like, pigs are the cleanest animals. Okay, yeah, but they roll around in their own shit.
They're
So
not. They're not the dirtiest animal.
they're
Dogs.
but,
People will like have that as a pet and in their house,
yeah,
and,
all their
and
shit.
they're like, "Oh, I can't eat pork. Get the fuck out of here."
So the problem is that pig, though, the meat itself is tainted with parasites and bacteria and stuff. That's the problem, right?
Most farm pigs are given antibiotics and stuff.
Yes, but we're talking about rules that are a few thousand years old, right?
Which is another
So,
thing. It's like, why are you following these rules? They were given to you,
bro, listen,
before you were born. Like,
you got to understand that the idea that the reason why people had like 9 kids is because half of them would be dead by the age of 5, right? So like, we've had the last 100 years using antibiotics and stuff has changed so much of the universe.
right.
There's so many people who are alive right now that should not be alive.
Epidural too, another one. Like not being able to feel nothing while you're in labor as a woman. So
Yeah,
that saved a lot of lives as well.
bro, remember the chainsaw was invented for birth. That's real.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Just so people understand. Okay. Check on that spinach. See how it's turning out.
I just checked it. It's still frozen.
All right. Mix up. Is that all 10 eggs?
That's 5 eggs. You said 10?
Yeah, do 10.
Okay.
Or you could just do 5 and then do another 5 later. That's fine. You don't have to.
I'll do 5 later. Okay.
Yeah, do 5 later.
All right.
The man, we are making sure that it is perfect. Okay.
So I put it in the same bowl that I put all the veggies in. So there's a few veggies in there. What am I doing now?
Mix it up.
Okay, that's it? No seasoning, nothing, no butter, no...
You can if you want. You don't have to. There's more than enough seasoning in everything else, but you can put extra seasoning in this. That's fine.
Throw a little butter in there.
You can throw some butter in there, sure. I was going to say, if you want to throw some cream in there too, you could do that.
I might have some cream. Let's see. For leftover from the holidays. Let's see. I don't know. Like, my brother's been staying with me, so like...
God damn it, Grayson.
Yeah, that stuff don't just hang around. No. Fuck, I am drunk right now. God damn.
That will happen, sir.
Woo! Anyway, no, there's no cream in there. There's no milk. All right, garlic seasoning, anything? I got some.
Yeah, throw some salt and pepper at least in there.
Salt. I got the very last bit of my garlic, my minced garlic.
Ooh, fancy.
I missed the trash can.
Your mom says, season everything, son.
Yeah.
And she definitely meant it to be intimidating. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, she's like 5'8", so.
That's a big lady, though. Like a woman. I mean,
she's
5'8" is tall.
She's a tall woman.
Yeah.
For sure. But, like, what does that mean to a 6'1" guy? Like, okay. Not only are you 5'8", but you're a woman.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Get out of my face.
As we have confirmed, she does know how to throw hands. So
she does know how to throw hands, but I got the bob and weave, bro.
Now you learned. You got years of training.
I was also a boxer in high school, so.
And suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. After your mom.
That's why I took it up. I was like, I'm gonna take up boxing in case my mom tries to hit me again.
Listen, and your mom immediately was like, "How is that intimidating? What the fuck?" I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how, because your response included a "what the fuck." That's why it's intimidating. See how we knew because of the response. The Greek man knows everything. You got to understand.
She's the mad black woman without the black.
It's all right. All right. How
salt,
is it?
You said?
Yeah, throw some salt and pepper in there, sure.
Pepper. Where's the pepper? I got
Bro, you are
Percocet. You want me to crush up some Percocet, but throw it up in there?
don't crush up any Percocet in there. Like it will probably be delicious, but it might throw your flavor off.
You think? That's a good flavor.
I don't think Percocets are a good flavor, but that's just me. What do I know?
Have you ever had it?
Percocet as a flavor? No.
It tastes like whoa.
What the fuck does whoa taste like?
Like whoa, you've had whoa. Come on.
There is like woe is me. There is
No,
whoa.
there's
is
like
horsey.
whoa.
There is whoa. These fruit gushers are really gushing. Like what? I don't know.
That's what it tastes like. Like it's gushing.
It's gushing. Yeah, well, hey.
All right, so these eggs are torn up.
Okay. Eggs are torn up, mixed with butter because that's a real thing, people. I would check out how everything else is looking.
Spinach. I can smell it. So I get close.
I would just mix it up a little bit because you're looking for the onions to become translucent.
Yeah, onions, they're getting there.
Yeah, it's slow. It's a slow process. It just takes time, right?
The spinach is finally mixing.
Garlic is garlicking.
Yep.
Okay. You did find feta cheese, correct?
Yeah, they're
All
Wisconsin brand.
Wisconsin. Only the best feta cheese comes out of Wisconsin.
Yeah, you were like, if
brought
you
to you by
define product of
Walmart.
Greece, I'm like, I got proudly Wisconsin. Like,
Product of Greece because the lady who made its name is Greece.
I mean, I get it. I get why you want the Greek feta.
I want it authentic.
You realize where the fuck I'm at in America. I'm not like in New York City. I'm in America, which means like
let's calm down.
You know, like
it is not. You're not in a yeehaw state, sir.
You're right. I'm from yeehaw. I'm more like I'm in like America. You know, like tell your mom I says hi.
Tell your mom I says hi. Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely the America you belong to, sir. All right. I don't know what you do. Oh, you're making yourself a drink.
I'm making another drink.
Well, I'm telling you, what this needs is more alcohol. 100%.
Does. Should I take another shot or should I just make a drink?
Just make a drink.
Just make a drink. God.
I'm trying to not make you die.
All right. So we're going to have our glass of ice. There you go. Here's that.
Yes.
We're going to have a Kentucky gentleman.
Kentucky gentleman for the gentleman in your life. Kentucky gentleman. Drink.
I ain't no gentleman, I'll tell you that much.
Sober or already drunk.
And our Tago Cola.
Tago Cola, bro. You know what? I can appreciate this sometimes that I've had to buy the Tago Cola.
It's called Fago. You don't know what the fuck it's called.
Hey, there are times in life, and you know what?
It
all tastes the same.
It's the official soda of Insane Clown Posse. If you're a fan.
Is it really?
Yeah, I know. I date my baby mama is a gigolo.
Juggalo?
A juggalo. That's what it is. She's a juggalo. They're a juggalo. All her friends are juggalos, and that's what I learned. I was like, don't put babies in juggalos. That's what I learned.
That's a lot to process on my end, sir.
It's a lot for me to process. You forget, I didn't understand anything that happened to me until after I had a child. Anything that's ever happened to me, I was already 25 when I was like, oh, shit. Like, I didn't go to therapy until the first time until I was 27. You know what I mean? And that therapist, because I was already putting it together. So I was like, hey, this. My therapist ghosted me. She was like, no, this isn't the job for me. This isn't what I signed up for.
Bro, when a medical professional goes, oh, nope, I'm not dealing with this. This is someone else's problem. I'm going to lunch. I've heard those. I've heard those happening for surgeries where people open up and they were like, "Oh no. This needs to go to the city. Close them back up. Ship them out." But for
It was my brain.
for a therapist to go, "Oh nope.
Not today, motherfucker. Not today.
I already did my thesis work. I just need to get paid, friend. I don't need to get any accolades at this point. I'll write a book someday. Eat my ass, right?
Oh, shit. So that's the egg and the butter.
All right. So you don't have to you put that aside for now.
Okay.
What you do need though is the feta cheese.
Feta cheese. I got, since it was proudly cheese, you can see it proudly
Oh, that's not
Wisconsin right there in the corner.
Yeah.
I did go ahead and get the Mediterranean herb.
All right, that's fine.
I tried my best. Like I said, I tried my best.
So I would since that's already broken up into little pieces and everything, is good. Okay.
It's so good.
So you don't have to do anything then for that. Just wait.
Yeah, I buy it crumbled. I
Okay.
pay the extra fucking 50 cents.
You're a horrible human being. That's fine.
Really? That's bad?
No, it's fine.
I'd rather pay the extra 50 cents for it to be pre-crumbled.
I learned how to crumble it this past year.
I didn't know there was a way to crumble it.
There is.
Like you just
The key is using the back of your fork. You use the back of your fork, and
you're gonna have to teach this to me then.
I will teach you. I will teach.
You should have told me. You should have told me to buy non-crumbled. That way you could teach me to crumble it. That was your job. You fucked up.
Do you want me to tell you how to wipe your butthole as well? Is this you are dealing with?
No, because I already know how to wipe my asshole. But like, if wiping your asshole was distinctly a Greek thing, then yes, I would expect you to show me how.
Is your mic on? Should we
Yeah.
check that? Is your mic working? Is
it off?
7A. Hey, he's gonna tell me that I should tell him when you had your mic off for 7 episodes. I don't think you have a leg to stand on, sir.
You're right. So
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, you told me my fucking sound was good the entire time. You're like, yeah,
it's
sure.
like 3 seconds before we go live, and you're like, how do I sound? How do I sound? How do I sound? I'm like, yeah, great. What are we gonna do now?
Like, sound great, bro.
Yeah, sounds great. Can you hear me? Yeah.
And you would just be honest.
Do you have a radio on in the background? What's going on in there? Yeah. That's fine. Check on the onions if they're translucent.
I think they're ready. Yeah, they're about ready.
Okay. I would actually throw the feta cheese in there. All of it.
All of it. Okay.
All of it.
Where'd it go? Oh, I put it in the fridge.
Because
All right.
you are a maniac, sir. Just dump it all in there and mix it. Mix it all.
Use that as a storage container later.
That's because you're a hobo, sir. That's because you're a
I don't
hobo.
know. I just don't believe in buying Gladware when I get Gladware every time I buy pickle jars, you know?
I mean, you're not wrong. But are you right? Time will tell, sir. Time will tell.
All right. So, do I put the lid back on there? Shit,
Yeah, you can. Just let it kind of sizzle in its own thing, because you have the butter in there too, right? So you're kind of wanting everything to
everything's doing its thing.
do its thing.
So I should probably start the pie crust now, huh?
I would put those 2 pie crusts out there.
Boom, boom, boom. I got mushrooms and sausage too, if you're down for it. You're like, no.
No, you don't have to. This will be good by itself. What did
Something
what are
fucking
you
split my
doing?
finger off.
What are you doing, sir? Why didn't you just get a regular pie crust, man?
Bro, don't even start with me.
Why do you have to make their life harder?
It's just a laid out one. You just lay it out.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? The big deal.
Because if you go anywhere, like I went to where there was a crust, and they're like, "We don't have any." I'm like, "You motherfuckers!"
I mean, they probably are motherfuckers, like, depending.
All right.
I'm assuming you have 2, right?
Yeah, it comes with 2.
Okay. So I would say, so take half of your feta cheese, your feta cheese, spinach, everything.
Okay.
Dump it into there.
All right.
But only half, okay?
Oh, it's hot. Look.
That is usually how that works.
All right. It's half.
Okay. Spread it out so it goes everywhere.
Okay. Woo.
Okay. Now take your egg mixture and just dump it in there.
Okay.
But you want to make sure there's spinach everywhere. You don't leave anywhere blank.
Don't leave anywhere blank. Okay.
Right?
No blank spots.
No blank spots.
No blank spots. Is this what your friend told you?
No, it's just what I know from not being a retard.
You don't know.
I know everything, sir.
You don't. Oh, okay.
Almost
Is it
everything.
because you're Greek?
Also because I'm Greek.
I know everything because I've been alive forever because I'm Greek. That counts as being alive forever.
100% accurate, sir. 100%. Okay. So now that you have that all done,
Okay.
throw it in the oven for like 20 minutes. Don't stop mixing. Don't mix. Mix.
Okay.
No, stop mixing.
Okay.
Fucking child. All right, throw it in the oven.
Ah. All right. On in the oven.
All right. We're gonna go a little overtime with this there, Cole, because you've been talking so much, you chatty bitch.
How long has it been? 40. Okay, how long did I cook it for?
So, do you want to prepare a second one?
Yeah.
Do you have a second pie? Canister?
I should. I just gotta find it.
Okay, so find that first, sir.
Okay. Let's see. Where to find it?
And in the meantime, this has been brought to you by our sponsors at Get Fat Quick. It's the new way to be popular. There you go. Now we're talking.
I need to go ahead and butter it because this one's not non-stick.
I would love to get monetized, just this show specifically, and just sell airtime and just do commercials. This is brought to you.
And we're gonna go to a commercial.
Yeah, just do commercials.
Like it's fucking
brought to you by
circa
Starbucks.
2006 American Idol.
Yeah.
Every fucking 4 minutes, it's a commercial for toothpaste.
This contest is brought to you by eggs. What are your chickens laying? It's fine. You should not have that knife, sir. And you're directing
I'm
at your face half the
where
time.
like knives are starting to worry me.
Yeah, well,
one more drink, then I don't think I'm allowed to have a knife.
Maybe that's not a bad idea. I mean,
I don't know. I don't cook this drunk typically, but we said we were going to make it a more of an emphasis.
More of an emphasis, and how did we do that? By getting more drunk. I like it.
More drunk. Well, taking shots.
Well,
but I don't really do on the show.
And starting off with a pre-wine, that's a weird.
Well, I wanted to be drunk. I wanted to at least be like, have like, like a facial
paralysis. Yeah.
Before the show starts, No, I don't want to be like stone sober when the show starts.
Yeah. Well, the next time I see you, we'll be face to face in California, Cole. That'll be weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm coming, man.
What are you talking about? You already have a ticket.
No.
Why are you such a piece of shit?
Yeah, things happen.
Nope. Don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Why are you such a piece of shit? And why are you letting me talk about this on the camera? You're such an
So
asshole.
the way my bank account is set up,
I got a checking and a savings. I got to move.
I
I
have a
got
checking and a
takes a
savings.
couple days, and this the whole thing. I understand. That is how life works. You're such a dumbass.
I already told Atlas, so he's
Huh.
cool. I'm gonna send him money for my meal, but
Yeah, it's the least you could do.
and
You
the gift.
fucking degenerate. Oh, now I get to meet more new people. Thanks a lot, Cole. You asshole.
Yeah, pretty much. Did we really ever think I was gonna make it out to California?
Yes.
Really?
This was the whole plan.
That was a you fault. That
Why
was
is
a
it
you
my fault? No.
That's a you fault.
False.
When have I gone anywhere since you've met me?
Okay, but at the end of January, you might pick me up in Buffalo.
I'm at the end of January. I was thinking March.
Also, do you want to drive down to Florida?
I would love to drive down to Florida. I think March. If you would wait till March, I could make it happen. I 100%, no doubt in my mind, could make it happen in March.
I might not be alive that long, bro. That's so far away.
Huh?
I said I might not be even last that long.
You always gotta like make it happen, like now. That's the thing about you. You're like now.
Hey, that's
like,
because that's because I'm a bad person. Okay, cool. Now you know. Okay.
Come spring break in Florida, bro.
But
That's
no, I
it's
don't.
like I'm 30. It's like I'm 20 again, bro.
Bro, if we go for spring, number one, I've never been anywhere for spring break. Let's just start there. Number two, let alone somewhere in the States. Number three,
you're getting divorced.
Florida.
Right.
Yeah. No. I'll be dead. There's no.
Not with me. I'm a fucking road trip. Exactly. Not with me. I'm a fucking agoraphobic introvert. Come on. Well, I'll be like, let's go to Whataburger and then go to our hotel. Like.
So I get to try In-N-Out Burger when I'm in California. Do you have a list of things I need to try in California or no?
I don't know anything about California.
Why are you such a shitty person?
There was a couple of women I would personally try while I was there, but you're married, so I'm not going to recommend. You know,
you're such a bad person.
100%.
You're a bad person.
100%. Bro,
you guys didn't even tell me.
My car kept fucking doing its thing, and then I got family problems, so like, it is what it is.
You know what you need to do? You need to go get you need to get on that foot finder, son. You gotta go start selling your feet pics.
Man, I have been working out since Thanksgiving, and if
chicken wing diet.
Right, exactly. If I get in good shape, you will see me with an OnlyFans, and I'm not lying about that. That's not a joke.
Nope. Times they are changing, ladies.
I will 100%. I won't be asking bitches to come over for leisure. It will be like, hey, you want to make some money real quick?
Show me that butthole. Yeah, that's
right. Exactly.
Yeah. That's the new world. That is the new world, people.
That's Joe Biden's America.
Joe Biden's America. What are you doing right now exactly?
I'm taking the spinach and onions and everything. Throwing it in the pie, making the second one. What are we doing for the second one?
Also, you still need to crack open 5 eggs.
I did that already. I already.
Okay.
I already stirred them up.
So make sure you spread out that spinach stuff.
Okay. So my half of spinach from the earlier wasn't the same amount as last time, so I have more spinach, a whole lot more spinach this time. For
That's
the record.
well. You're gonna learn today, people. You're gonna learn today.
Oh, you want me to spread it out? No fucking
Yeah, spread it
micro
out.
spots.
So it's
This one's gonna
fairly
be
even.
way more filling. Should I throw sausage in this one now?
No, don't. And
Okay.
trust me, it's a good meal, bro.
All right. I'm trusting you.
All right. All right. So now you have the mixed eggs. Drop them
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
Okay. And throw that bad boy in the oven too.
All right. So put some egg over here.
No, don't mix.
I'm not mixing. I'm just, putting egg over here.
I will reach through the internet, sir, and break your face.
All right. So
That is a nice fucking cutting board, though.
I know, isn't it dope? Well, thank you, Mommy Clayton.
Yeah.
So how much time do I got to put on this? You never told me earlier.
It was supposed to be like 15 minutes. Check it out. Check out the other one. How it looks.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
just
check
want,
the other one, but I'm gonna put 15 for the second one. Let's see. I'm gonna untie my apron because I can't find my oven mitt anywhere.
how do you lose an oven mitt?
I don't know, man. It just you know what it is? Is I live.
Communism.
Remember when we said that I'm part gypsy? Well, my family came over for Christmas, and there's been some stuff missing since. Okay.
Is that a real thing? Like, yeah.
You think I'm kidding?
No,
You think I'm kidding?
I don't think you're kidding.
I don't think I'm kidding either, bro.
So, I mean,
I know my mom stole my comforter
she stole your comfort.
in front of my face. She did it. She was like, "I'm cold." I'm like, "I don't care." Like, and she was like, "It has cigarette ash holes in it." I'm like,
It's mine.
"It's just, like, why are you already complaining about it? Like, you want it. You're
Bro,
telling me you want it, and
yeah.
you're complaining about it."
That's a classic woman. Well, this isn't even good. Why would you want it? And you're like, because it's mine. And they're like, you should just get a new one. I'll take this off your hands. Don't worry. And you're like, put down my blanket.
Oh, shit, dude. I'm waiting for her to comment. Let's see what she got to say.
Yeah, she's just gonna walk out from behind the hallway and just punch you right in the face. That's what she's gonna do.
In the throat.
Yeah, just right in there, just she's gonna Steven Seagal your ass and just break your elbow. Just
The craziest part about my mom being able to hit good is there's one time my bedroom needed to make. See?
Yeah, that's fair. I get it.
The fuck is my oven mitt? There was one time where I was at the doctor and she was getting all of us checked out.
Right.
And I don't remember this, but my siblings said she hit you. She took her shoe off and hit you in the face. I don't remember that. But every one of my siblings that was there remembers it.
Yeah, well.
Don't tell me the same story. It's corroborated.
Number one, hey, that's a clean move, okay? That's a clean move. And you know what? Like, let's talk about the artistry of that move, okay? Number one, you take your shoe off, no one is ratting you out because they don't want that shoe, okay? Number one. Number two, the person who gets hit with the shoe ain't remembering shit, okay?
Nobody remembers shit, apparently.
And everyone else who saw it, their memory is probably very key, bro. She's like, he was stealing, and I'm like, I mean,
I think I did. There's a thing I do when I go to
steal.
Yeah, it's a gypsy thing, I guess.
I mean, I get
you
it.
go to the doctor's like practice room or whatever wherever they like put the stick in your mouth, and you just go in the drawers when nobody's there, and you just like put shit in your pockets. You know what I mean? It's free shit. Like healthcare is expensive.
It's not free shit. Number one. Number two,
Band-Aids,
people don't do that.
gauze,
Hey, don't do that. None of those things
a
should be.
gown. I have a gown. I have a gown for props. I have a neck
Hey,
thing. I have a
I,
neck thing.
I love that your mom's like, it wasn't just that he was stealing dumb shit, not even the good shit. There you go. That's a supportive mom.
They don't put you in a room full of Percocet.
No.
They know better than that.
Then I'd have a Percocet Sunday.
I would have so much. I would still have Percocet to this day. I was 14. That was 16 years ago. God damn, I'm older. I'm older now. More time has passed than I was alive at that point. Shit, bro.
Welcome to adulthood, where we just keep peeling back those layers, baby.
Fuck.
But that is our gypsy heritage at work. I mean, yeah, that and the little hands. That'll do it. Check on the first one that you put in there.
I'm looking.
Check it out.
This one's getting kind of crusty. Ow! Burn me! Fuck.
If it's brown on top, take it out.
It's still, I don't know. It's not very. It's still like.
So give it another 5 minutes.
It's like wet still, know.
So give it another 5 minutes.
And not in a good way.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate
it. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, listen.
You're married. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Whenever anyone talks about that, I always go back. So I am a fan of scary movies, but one movie that in particular that I enjoy was Cabin in the Woods. Just because that they're like, oh, this is like a setup. Like it's
You're so old.
Right? I am old. But the best is like they were talking about a husband's bulge. So whenever somebody talks about sex stuff, I think of a husband's bulge, and I'm like,
a husband's bulge. I've never seen the movie, so I have no idea what you're referencing. But
why? You know what? I'm out here consuming content all day, every day.
I don't watch scary movies.
Like a fucking trooper. And Kyle's like, I don't watch TV. And I'm like, why not? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, and then I asked you,
that's
and you're like,
dumb. That's dumb to not watch TV, but I don't watch scary movies. I don't like to be scared.
You don't like to be scared?
Not at all. I know everybody's like, oh, it's not scary. Yeah, if you watch scary movies, but if you don't watch scary movies, it's very scary. It's fucked up, bro.
Okay. So, like, hilariously, like I've been in like haunted houses and stuff, and I'm like, never touch me. And they're like, because they'll have like 3 things where it's like, it's you just walk through. Then level 2 is like they'll come really close to you. Level 3 is they may pull on you or touch you or push you. I'm like, don't touch me. Never touch me.
You're liable to get shot.
I'm like, it's not even that. No, I'll punch you in the face. I'm like, I'll grab you. I'm like, nah, friend. I'm like, now we're both in the dark. Come on. Like,
no, because like when you fucking pull the trigger of a 45, it's pretty light outside. So I can see very well, and I got about 15 shots of that shit. I don't know if that's true, but bro, we'll find out.
Listen, even now, I'm still 6'2" or 6'3" and 260 pounds. I'm like, I'm not small. So people are like, I'm gonna intimidate you, and I'm like, no, you won't. I'm like, because now I'm just fast. I'm like, it's not
right
for a fat guy at least.
I've never been to a fucking haunted house either. I've never done that either. Like a true, like, we're going to scare you. I love Halloween, mind you. And as I get older, I'm more willing to try, but I'm not going to go alone. I'm not. No. That's how I catch a case. Yeah. If I go alone. If I have a friend with me, bro, I'll try to be chill for them. And but I'm not going to go alone.
We were in Niagara Falls, and I think it's Frankenstein's Castle. We go in, and there was another couple there, and they're like, if you let us go with you. So I was like, listen, I'm not going to go level 3 because I'm like, don't touch me because I'll touch you back. Don't. That's not.
Right.
I'm like level 2. I'm like, I'll do that. And then the girls are like, we'll hold on to your belt. I'm like, that's fine. And the other couple's like, hey, if you're going to do that, if you let us come with you, we'd like to do it too. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. No problem. So I'm like, bro, At one point, he came like this close, and I just burped in his mouth. I was like, ugh.
Oh, I had a
I'm like,
headbutt.
bro, it was full tzatziki mouth too, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, those are close quarter defenses. I'm like, don't come close to me. I'm like, I will rip your arms off. That's the best part about being a big guy. I'm like, you can't intimidate me because trust me, I'll poke your eyes out.
This close to me right here is counts as touching me. I don't care what the law says. That's assault. And I have a right to defend myself as far as the law is concerned.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what's called a white privilege card, and it is a flag on the play.
100%.
Yeah. Bring your other brother out. Let's talk about what's her face.
Yo, Grayson, you want to be on the show for a second?
Yeah, we'll talk about Paula Dean.
I just dropped my mic on the floor.
Oh, that's not a good place for it to be. I love how it's my mic that's on my gold chain.
There it is. Well, I took the apron off.
You need a
Want to be
turtle.
on the show for a second? What's up? What's going on, man?
We're talking about Paula Dean. We wanted your opinion, sir.
What is your opinion on Paula Dean? Immediately just shitting and grin.
Paula Dean is my idol, my favorite person.
Why? Don't stop talking. It's horrible.
What?
How are you, Grayson? You look fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, man. He
I
don't look.
already have a drink.
He don't look like he murders like geriatrics out on the bus stop.
People's pets. He doesn't look like he kills people's pets anymore.
Yeah, I made him get a haircut. I was like, "Here's $10.
You did
Go
not
get a
give me
haircut."
$10. You did not
He
give me
looks-
$10. I
bro.
spent my own money.
But he looks good.
But I did
too.
tell him, I was like, I didn't give him any money, but I was like, "Go get a haircut." Like,
Bro, I assume you gave him a weed whacker and you're like, here's a job. Make your own damn money, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's fine.
I was gonna 100% take credit for it, but he wouldn't let me. So
No, that's how little brothers are, though. I'm that little brother. I'm like, no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That is a false representation of historic events. All right, is it brown?
not really. Probably took it a little longer. Maybe another 5 minutes.
Throw it back in there.
What am I supposed to be baking this at? Because it's like
$3.75.
it's actually 75, but it's like taking a
All right. Then cool your britches, bro. Why are you taking shit out of the oven if it's not brown?
Because if you ain't white,
Listen to your old pal Paula Dean.
I ain't gonna say it.
No. So we like watching cooking shows, right?
Oh,
And
by the way, I found this at the I got this at the local food bank
ooh, we're doing ribs next week.
because they don't check your income, and I'm thinking we do country ribs next week.
I don't know what that means, but yeah. Sure.
Fucking pork style country ribs, man. We gotta try that. Gotta do that for the show.
Sounds good to me.
Also, now that the football playoffs have started, I want to tell you and everyone else who's watching, which is probably nobody, but we're doing Super Bowl Sunday on Sunday. We're doing this show on Super Bowl Sunday, not Tuesday that week.
When is Super Bowl Sunday?
I think February 10th or 11th, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So like a month from now, but yeah, I'm drill that in everybody. We're doing this show on Sunday.
Sunday.
Because I'm going to make something, whatever the two teams that are in the Super Bowl, I'm going to take two popular foods from those cities and make a fusion dish with. I'm going to make something up. So I have no idea what we're going to make, but we're going to put two things together from those two cities.
I think, okay, let's put it this way, okay? We've tried some of your fusion dishes, right? And today we're going to try one of my fusion dishes.
100%.
And
for my fusion,
hold on. Let me speak, sir.
Is like, I got this and I got that.
So what I'm saying is
tradition that we do.
If mine turns out delicious, I think I will plan that we'll figure it out together but I'm gonna plan the fusion components. Okay, because my fusion has turned out delicious.
Okay, but you got to pick them from the two cities.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's fine. I'm fine with it, but you got to
you
pick
will
them
guide
from the
me.
two cities. I'll make it, but it's got to be two traditional food from the two cities in the Super Bowl. That's the rule, and I'll make whatever you want to make. But it's got to be two things from those two cities. That's the rule. That's the one rule.
You
Like
heard
the
it
fucking
here, people.
Batman. One
It's
rule.
the one rule that Cole has. Don't betray him.
There's two rules, so no killing, no gun.
Don't never mention Paula Dean. That's all.
Don't mention.
Y'all bring up Paladin.
Yeah, because of you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the joke, Grayson. Jesus Christ, sir.
Yeah, he's autistic, I think.
Bro, but he looks so much more presentable now that he doesn't look like a rat. He looked like Master Splinter without the kung fu.
Well, that's crazy because you look like fucking Bob from fucking.
Bro, I'm thin and over 6'2". There's nothing you can do.
Wait, did you just say you were thin?
I'm not fat. We're letting someone else plan the Super Bowl menu, yo. What the fuck is the world coming to? Listen,
Dude,
calm down.
I want to try it.
When was the last
I want to
time?
try it. Jimmy
Jimmy
took forever, bro.
bro.
I'm genuinely worried. When
Was
the last time
Jimmy
you got
known
food?
for his speed?
Last time what?
He got his eyes checked. Like, you said he was thin.
He said, when was the last time you got your eyes checked?
Oh, with my free
Okay, but
healthcare
he
all
was-
the time,
He
bitch.
was 500 pounds, so like his version of thin and your version of thin are a little bit different.
Dude,
Hey, I'm also rich person thin, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's also got fucking bank, bro.
Yeah.
look
That's
at all
the
of the like rich people. Like,
Hindenburg
there's like
Dino.
zero fat on them. But like,
That's bullshit.
there's
Those
Look
are
at
people who
Donald
don't know how
Trump,
to live.
for
Yeah.
instance.
that's like the one fucking dude.
Look at Lizzo. She's happy.
Yeah, Lizzo.
Oh, you mean the?
He's implying congrats on the weight
Yeah, but
loss.
she-
Now you only look like half the
So
side of me.
I'm not allowed to bring up Pauline, but you're allowed to bring up the woman that fucking puts bananas in her pussy. Fucking beats them to her fucking like.
Sir, check your facts. She instructed someone else to put bananas in their parts.
What's
What's
that?
happening? Is it brown? Stop poking your dirty little fucking midget finger in there.
It's brown.
Nobody else is gonna eat it. Like,
All right, it's brownish. It's got some tan to it.
like is Spanish supposed to be brown?
No, the crust
I would
is
put
still a little,
I would put it back in for like a little bit. Like a
little
couple
doughy.
vaginal cavity. What
This just
the hell?
became a shit talking show all of a sudden. Like my brother, you can't shit talk my brother because he will try to one up you
I know.
No matter
he's at that
what.
age. Yeah.
no matter what you say. He's like, yeah, well, you're gay. Like,
He's the Middle East of wars. He's like, I'll light myself on fire before I'll let you light me on fire. You're like, yeah, okay. Or
I will admit
we can
that
just
I
hang
will
out.
do that.
he said he'll do it too. He don't give a
Like
fuck.
you douse me in gasoline, I'll fucking take out a lighter and light it.
Listen, until you got a haircut, you looked like the guy that would do that as well. Like, let's be fair.
No. Before I got a haircut, it looked like I did that to other people, and I.
He's a Buddhist monk. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Bro.
Yeah.
You look
No,
like a
why not?
Buddhist rapist. What are you talking about?
Every day I walk 20 miles to go.
I can't even
Talk
talk
to
too
a
much shit because,
Oh,
like,
no,
he came
both
home.
ways. What the fuck is he talking about now?
I don't know. He just be talking. He's not
That's what they
like
do.
formally educated, but like he came home and he brought this sausage from his restaurant. The restaurant 86th their sausage. So they're like, here, you can have it. And I was like, I can't even complain. So that's why I was like, you want to put sausage in this?
No. Always count dead relatives. That way, like, say that person's grandma just died and yours is still living, then be like, oh, hey, let's have a grandmother counting contest. What?
That's Joey Edibles. But I gotta bring you to Joey Edibles because you and Joey get
Oh,
so not along. in the weirdest way. They're like the same
Hilariously.
person, but like not the same person.
No, but
They got
he's
the
like
same personality, but
it's
different
the other side.
viewpoints.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I gotta bring them together in a way at
They
some
would
point.
hey, they would make the rest of us feel so good.
Seeing that on live YouTube,
You just hang around me and you already feel better about yourself because you're like, at least I haven't gone that low in my life.
Nope. That is false. Those all lies.
I'm sure.
Grayson before looked like you shouldn't close your eyes when you sleep around him. Both
Yeah,
both for your pockets and your butthole.
Yeah,
Right?
that's why you're like, at least I'm not like that.
There. Now you got a fucking microphone. Now he has a microphone. I have two. All right. Can you hear him, Bowers? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Can you hear him? Is that better?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know.
My mic's probably off.
Just agree. I'm too drunk to realize.
Do you want something to drink? Oh, you got.
I have.
You want liquor?
It's
You want
about-
whiskey? Like a
This,
grown man?
this is a quarter way done. After I'm done with this, I'll get some.
See what happens.
Whiskey like a
people?
man?
Cole's brother gets a decent haircut, looks presentable, and Cole's immediately like, "You want some booze? You wanna
The thing,
shine things up with
He's
some
actually
alcohol?"
better looking than me. Like, when he does everything the right way, which is rare,
thing is,
he's better looking.
and
And
I
it
don't
drives
get
me
bitches.
crazy. He don't get bitches, but
Hey.
because he's like, oh yeah, he's got that type of attitude.
Hey, just so you both know, I wouldn't fuck either of you.
Yeah, we
I
fuck you.
wouldn't fuck me either.
You'd come up like
You
dude,
look like you're
I
too
would-
full of bonbons, you fat
dude,
piece of shit.
I like my friends are assholes, like, but they're truthful. I went to a New Year's party, right? And it was just a whole bunch of dudes. So this had to have come up, and they were like, "Who is getting raped first in this situation?" And everybody was like, "That dude right there. It was me." I'm like, yeah, that is.
Why
if
are
you
you
could-
talking about this on
Hey,
YouTube?
I love Grayson that you just told your mom that because she's like, "How do I keep getting invited to these shows?" Well,
Yeah, mom's
I mean-
on YouTube for the record. So if you don't
All right.
want mom to know anything,
like
yes.
what that my friends said that
you're the most
Yeah, we-
rapeable.
Does that look
All right,
brown?
this is ready. Yeah, it's brown.
All right, cut it.
Cut it with
A knife, not a spoon
I
or an
have
ice
a
cream
pizza
scooper.
cutter. I don't know where it is. You put fucking pizza cut. There it is.
Your mom took those too. Yeah.
You never know, man. Never fucking know.
Let's be honest, we know.
you know those aren't. That's not gonna get the very edges of it, right?
No, shut the fuck up.
Bro, this is a house of love, okay? It's a house of love. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it, okay?
All right, let's make ourselves a plate.
So what is this?
Spanakopita pie.
The fuck did you call it?
Spankopita.
Spanakopita Quiche.
Right?
Yeah, I know. Come your tits. I know everything. Okay. What is it that they say about it in this school? I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a picture.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. That was the Spanakopita Quiche. We're waiting for the review from Cole, which should be coming shortly. But also, too, we are going to prepare a few things. I think we're going to have a longer, like a pregame episode for the Super Bowl. And we may even have Josh Guerrera back for that, just to do some kind of. I think we're going to try and do some. Whatchamacallit, some cooking of a few different things because in all honesty it turned out really good last time and having a guest on worked, so I think we're going to try and do that again. That way we can have more to it. This is looking actually quite good. There. All right, pictures are incoming. There, and that one is the better picture. That is for sure. All right, sir. So we have pictures, and what do you think?
That's delicious.
See, the fat Greek knows everything, my friend. We know it all. Okay.
My brother drinks.
What do you think?
He's like,
It's
no.
good.
He's like, nah.
It's good. But like, spinach is like my favorite fucking vegetable. So
Really?
You're the weirdest teenager I've ever. How old are you?
I'm
Like,
23.
yeah, you're a teenager. That's fine.
You're the weirdest
Oh.
teenager.
Listen, you're 23. I'm 43. Okay. So while technically we're both adults, don't step to me like we're peers. All right.
At least you see older
I'll
people
smack
as
the
like.
shit out of
At
you.
least you see older people as younger people, and not the other way around.
Oh.
Just a good habit to have.
How are you feeling? Are you enjoying this experience?
This is delicious, bro.
You're welcome. I'm telling you, this is how we're going to do things. There we go.
Mm.
How is this different than regular quiche? Because it's Spanakopita recipe. Come on, were you not here for
It's
the
not really
beginning? Come
quiche.
on.
To be honest, there's not as much egg as there normally is in quiche.
No.
If you're gonna look at it, and you can't really see the egg. You can't really taste the egg.
No.
I didn't even
Like-
know that there was egg in
Listen,
here.
Yeah, there's really not as much egg as there are is in cheese. Just to answer that question,
Yeah.
it tastes like spinach and feta. That's really what's on pie.
And listen, just so you know, guys, if your quiche tastes like egg, it's not quiche. You just made egg pie. That's it. Just an FYI. Yeah. No, the whole idea is that I'm experimenting with delivery systems for vegetables because I need more vegetables in my existence. And that as a dish, I'm like, bro, I could eat one of those entire pies as just like that's my day's meal, you know? Like
Yeah, no, I
easily.
can eat 2 of them.
No problem. Luckily, you have one in the oven right behind you. Uh-huh.
No, I'm thinking about it already.
I know. Anyways, this has been Hammered and Cheese, a Spanakopita Quiche edition. If you have any comments or things that you'd like us to try, we are going to be doing ribs next week, apparently.
Woo!
So that's going to be happening. But please don't
That's
hesitate
the other pie.
to message us, and we will do it. Cole, do you have anything coming up?
No,
Well, you're not going to be visiting me in LA, you fucking prick.
you know
So,
me.
I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of live stuff coming in the coming
Put it
weekend
everywhere, bro.
because I'm going to be doing all sorts of things and activities. It's very exciting. So, in the meantime, this has been Spanakopita Quiche on Hammered and Cheese, and we will see you next week.